Doug Hoffman. Doug, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, Jed. Hello, Jerry. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thank you.
You've had a lucky, blessed couple of days here, huh? You've had the support of Club for Growth, which is we are huge fans of, who have endorsed you, and I think you've had a huge infusion of money, and I guess you're going to be going up on the air soon, correct?
Yes, we are. We have ads slated to start next week, and we're looking forward to getting them on the air.
Well, you've got a couple of key endorsements that have come up recently, too, right? The Police Benevolent Association of the State Police just announced yesterday, the day before, they're endorsing you. Gary Bauer of the Working Families endorsed you, I think, yesterday, didn't he?
Yes, that was yesterday. We had the Susan B. Anthony list on Monday and the Concerned Women's PAC. Well, and don't forget to mention Fred Thompson.
Well, of course.
Well,
so the question is, why are all these conservative, strong conservative, fiscally conservative, socially conservative, why are all of us endorsing you and not the GOP candidate? Why?
Well, basically because of her voting record. When you look at her voting record, she is more liberal than most Democrats in the New York State legislature. She was rated by the New York State Conservative Party as 15 out of a score of 100,
Ouch.
Which is only one score better or one vote better than Shelley Silver, who is the Democratic Majority Leader, and she was rated less than 46 Democrats as far as her conservative rating.
Well, she's also pretty well tied into Acorn, isn't she? Now, we've been reading about Acorn for months and months and months. It is one of the most corrupt organizations in the country. And now what's this Working Families Party she's connected to?
Well, she was on the ballot last year with Barack Obama on the Working Families Party, and she ran on the same platform as President Obama during the 2008. And she was also on the same platform in 2006.
Okay, what do you mean by platform? You mean she's for higher taxes and the nice unemployment number we have right now?
Oh, absolutely. She has voted for higher spending in New York State budgets 8 out of 9 years, and the only time she voted against it was when she knew she was running for Congress this year.
All right, we're talking about Didi Scozafava, who, for all the love in the world, I can't see as anything but a liberal Democrat, but she's got the Republican nomination.
That's right. She's anti-gun.
She's pro-gay marriage.
She's pro-gay marriage. She's pro-choice. I'm sorry, where does she come in as the Republican here? I'm sort of confused.
Well, that's what I was wondering, and believe me, I never thought I would be running for a political office, but when I saw that they were leaning towards a liberal, number one, and number two, the fact that I thought that somebody needs to step forward, just like your mother, Jerry, that you're mentioning. We're fed up with the career politicians that we have.
All right, give us the 3 bullet points that really distinguish you from Scozafava and the other Democrat. Oh, I mean the Republican and the other Democrat.
Well, basically, I'm for less government regulations and red tape, less spending, and less taxes.
Would you vote for the Obamacare measure if you were in Congress?
Absolutely not.
Would you vote for that cap and tax, cap and trade, global warming, global only?
Absolutely not.
I'll tell you what, you sound like a fairly solid guy here. What about gun control, Doug? I mean, upstate New York, that's where I learned how to shoot. My grandmother had a farm near Poughkeepsie, and my dad and I put an awful lot of 22 rounds down range when I was a kid. Are you for gun control?
Absolutely. I'm a supporter of the Second Amendment. And
well, you're not for gun control then, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gun control means controlling it for the second shot out of recoil, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. You got to get back down with that second shot, fella, you know.
Kind of jumped on that. I am a supporter of the Second Amendment all the way, and anything for gun control I would be dead against.
Doug, one of the reasons that Fred and Fred Peck came out to support you, and I was so proud that we were out front on this, is that we believe that candidates such as yourself, who sometimes don't get the light of day early enough, are the ones that are going to propel our party in a different place. People call us every day. What can we do? What can we do? Here is an answer, everybody. Please call. Please go to the website for Doug Hoffman, which we're going to give you in a second. We will post on FredThompsonShow.com. Support Doug. Support what he's standing for. The principles that he's standing for are what you're fighting for. They're why you're going to the Tea Parties, and they're why you came to Washington on 9/12. Doug, what's your website?
My website is DougHoffmanForCongress.com. And I encourage everybody to go to that, watch our race. It's going to be very exciting. Please support us. There's a donate button there. We need to raise over $1 million to fight the DCCC and the NRCC that's pumping money into this district to try to win with the candidates that they have.
All right, is there a special election coming up, or is this going to wait till 2010?
No, the special election was declared on Tuesday this week and will be November 3rd, the regular Tuesday election day.
Wow.
It's 2009. It's only 30 days away.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up with Doug Hoffman. Doug, really appreciate your joining us. Best of luck. I'm going to ask John Gizzi, our chief political correspondent at Human Events, to give you a call. We're going to do whatever we can to help you. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Hoffman, www.DougHoffmanForCongress.com. Jed Babbitt and Jerry Thompson.